guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am having my hair up in a bun and I have a hair wrap or hair tie up. It is Saturday night and it is super late and I just wanted to film you guys a Q&A, but I'm also going to be putting on Nair facial cream because I have peach fuzz all over my face. And I'll show you before I actually put this on to see how much hair I actually do have on. And then I'm also after that going to be putting on the Origins Ginseng Peel Off Mask to refine and refinish my face because my face definitely needs some love. And then I'm just going to put on my nightly moisturizer and eye cream on, and we're just going to answer some Q&As. This is a tag video from Pink Sweets, or also her name is Anya, and I'll actually pull up her Instagram information. She's super sweet, very awesome girl, and she's been pretty cool with me. We've been talking a lot and just getting to know each other, and she's pretty cool. This is her Instagram, and she definitely has a lot of different really cool looks that she does on her channel. So thank you to her for taking me in this Q&A that she wanted to do, and she came up with a bunch of questions, and I'm going to answer the questions for you while I'm putting on the cream and also my moisturizer and my face mask. I will zoom you in so you can kind of see all like the textures and the hair that's on my face, and then we're gonna do a before and after photo and as well. So if you want to see how I go from this to this, then please keep on watching. You can see that I have little hairs all through here, and through here, and then I get a little bit through here. Everybody has them here, around my eyebrows, in the middle of my eyebrows, and I'll take care of just the little ones that are through here, but I'm going to stay away from my actual eyebrows. And you can see through here. I don't know how close you're going to be able to see, but we're going to make sure that I get rid of this stuff. The Nair cream, I've used this once before and I definitely did like it, and it did not leave any weird patches or anything weird on my face, so I am 100% pleased. So what we're going to do is squeeze cream into fingertips, smooth a thick, even layer to cover hair, but do not rub it in. And then we're going to leave it on for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to wipe it off and go from there. So at the same time, I'm going to open the Q&A questions and start from there. All right, the first question was, what is the first makeup palette you bought? Does it have to be eyeshadows or can it be face stuff? My first palette that I actually really bought was the Kat Von D Shade and Light, the contour palette. And I got that at Sephora and I bought it with the brush. So I was super excited to go and get it because when it first came out, I wasn't doing my YouTube channel or anything like that. And I went to Sephora all happy, you know, walking in the door and pointed it out, and that was one of the last ones that was in the store. So I was really happy to get that. Next question is, do you have any regrets in life? Couple different ones. Regretting things that I did do. I regret that I didn't get to go to school and finish college, I should say. I went to college for fire and EMT, and I did not get to finish it because I had to move to Milwaukee. Were you ever bullied in school? Yes, I was. There was a girl when I was in middle school and high school, I'm not going to name her name, but she pushed me down on the front steps at school. She told me that I was fat, and I was probably like a size 3 or 5, and I mean, I wasn't like really, you know, a small girl when I was younger. I was heavier until I got to high school, and then I played a bunch of sports. She wasn't very nice. Where were you born? I was born in a small town here in Wisconsin called Fond du Lac, which is about an hour north of Milwaukee. Really small town, and I don't live there anymore either. I do have family up there still. How many pets do you have and what kind are they? I have 2 tuxedos, and those are cats, 2 tuxedo cats, black and white. His name is Yukon, and Princess is the other one. And then I have a black lab, his name is Rev, and I have a 4-pound Chihuahua, and her name is Zoe. And which is gonna come to one of the next questions is, are you married? Yes, I am. I've been married for almost 4 years to, his name is Brody, and I got Zoe actually just after we got married. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get this stuff on my eyebrows because I'm going close to that area. Next question is, have you ever lost someone close to you? Yes, I have. I lost my great-grandma, and it was really hard because I used to spend a lot of weekends with her, nights with her, summers with her. She taught me how to garden, which is something that I like to do. It was really hard for me. I'm just gonna make sure I get close to here, down my chin. And I'll be back. I'm gonna go wash my hands to get this off my hands. All right, so now I'm going to set the alarm for 5 minutes. And we're gonna continue on with questions. What is my favorite color? I have 2 favorite colors, and they are blue and orange, and I've always loved those colors. I have a tattoo of Caudalie on my foot in bright blue and bright orange, something that you don't see. What is your favorite movie genre? I love comedies. I enjoy watching all different kinds, if they're romantic comedies or also like an action comedy. I like those a lot. So any kind of comedy, if you can even bring Adam Sandler or Drew Barrymore into, I'm game for it. My favorite food? My favorite food is sushi. I love sushi so much. I could eat it all the time. I can go from a California roll to tempura chicken, and I just like eating those a lot. I can go and pick it up and I could eat it, 3-4 times a week if I could. My favorite cartoon? My favorite cartoon would have to be Rugrats. I used to watch Rugrats constantly when I was younger. I would have to watch every single episode. And I like that the movie came out and everything too, and I do have watched it quite a few times even now. I'm 32. I actually do like watching it now. Favorite Disney princess? Cinderella. She started from nowhere and went somewhere. So I definitely like that movie a lot. And all the different remakes from the original to the newest one. I definitely watch all of those. Favorite Disney villain? That's a toughie. Cruella de Vil. Let's do that. She had some style and some class. Favorite TV show? I would have to say Archer. It was really cool. I liked watching that show. It was just funny. If you haven't seen the show, you have to watch it. Favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment, Nicki Minaj. Anything, her stuff, I can definitely just stop what I'm doing and start singing it. I love listening to her music, and I do it all the time, putting my makeup on and just relaxing. Favorite movie? Bambi. Favorite book? 50 Shades of Grey. The whole series. 3 favorite high-end makeup brands. I'm gonna say Hourglass, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and Kat Von D. Next one is favorite makeup product to apply. Highlighter, of course. The brighter the better. Favorite type of perfume scent. Fruity. That stuff is just, anything fruity is just great. I definitely would have to say right now, like my current favorite for perfume is actually from Kate Spade, which is Walk on Air. All right. Timer. All right, we're gonna do a little patch test. So I'm actually gonna be using paper towel. And I used this the last time and it worked really well. Next question is, what are your hobbies? A lot of makeup stuff. I like to work out. Can that be a hobby? And we have car stuff that we deal with. Brody's got a 55, so I like to go with him to do car shows and drag strip stuff. Did you ever play any sports? Yes, I did. I did volleyball, I did soccer, I did cheerleading, dance, and that was pretty much through high school. What's your favorite feature about yourself physically and your least favorite feature? I would have to say my favorite feature about myself is my face. And my least favorite feature about myself is my legs. My legs are just horrible. I have thicker thighs and bigger calves, and it doesn't matter what you do for exercise or anything, they're just still gonna be there. Who are your 5 favorite beauty influencers? I'm gonna have to say Jamie Genevieve, Tati Westbrook, Jaclyn Hill, Lusterlux, Katie, Raw Beauty Christy, always Samantha Ravendal. She's amazing. She's straight to earth. It's awesome. And actually those are 6. So, whoops. I had an extra one. What is the name of the last book you read? The 50 Shades of Grey, complete all the 3 books. And then I also have the Christian one, but I did not read that one yet. What is your favorite skincare company? I would have to say for my skincare, can I use Scandinavia? I like Scandinavia stuff. It definitely helps with priming the face. I've been really hyped with and loving the Caudalie, the Grape water. This stuff is amazing. And Origins, which this is a mask that we're going to be using in this video as well. Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Yes, I have. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try cleaning off more of my face and I'll talk to you about that. So I'm gonna try actually through here to see if anything is coming off through here. So I'm gonna wipe this through. When I was a little kid, I used to live in a house that was haunted. The reason why I do say that is because when I was younger, I would go to bed at night and I would be upstairs in bed and my mom was outside, and I would walk up the stairs. I was probably maybe like 5 or 6 years old, and I do still remember this even to this day. I would remember crawling into bed and going under the covers, and I remember I always get tucked in really tight, you know, like a great grandma or somebody would do to a child. And I remember that pretty much almost every single night. And my dog would be at the end of the bed and he wouldn't move and didn't growl or anything. He felt fine about it. All right, so far this is coming off really well through here, and it definitely is taking away all the stuff that I don't want. And you can kind of see, not to be gross, but this is what it's picking up. What are your 5 favorite drugstore brands? NYX, Maybelline, Physicians Formula, Makeup Revolution, L'Oreal lipsticks. Next question is, if you lost all of your makeup and could only repurchase 10 items, what would they be? Priming water or priming something for your face for priming. I would buy a Hourglass Vanish Stick. Mascara, anything that makes your lashes very voluminous. You don't have to worry about false lashes. One of those Tarte chrome paint pots. It would probably have to be in Top Yacht or in Park Avenue Princess. You can just put that all through the lid and just blend it through. And then I would have to say like a nude lipstick or a lip gloss like that. Oh yeah, and highlighter. I definitely need highlighter. The Kat Von D, the 10-year anniversary, the gold school one, or like Thunderstruck from Kat Von D, or Opal from Becca. Definitely. Molten gold, that thing is amazing as well. So take those and put those all in there. Next question is, do you ever leave the house without makeup? Yes, I do. Quite often, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. During the week, I do work and I don't wear makeup to it very often. Cleaning this up through here. Just getting the last little bits here. What I'm gonna do is go wash my face, and then I will be back in just a couple of minutes, and then we'll put a face mask on, and then we'll talk about the rest of the questions. and then you can see what the final results are. So I will be back in just a couple minutes. All right guys, I wiped off the rest of the Nair stuff off my face, and then I also washed my face with soap and water. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can actually see what my face looks like after. So this is all smoothed through here. Yes, my face is going to be a little bit red because I do have sensitive skin. And then you can see all through here, it just looks really, really clean. Almost looks like I had an exfoliating treatment done. And then in through my eyebrows here, all cleaned up. I had little baby hairs through here all done, and these are all gone. And then just everything's all smooth, and it feels like a baby's butt. And now we're gonna go into applying the Origins Ginseng Peel Off Mask, and this is what the color is. I am going to use a Morphe MB9 brush. I use this thing for a lot of my skincare, and I do clean it in between every time I do use it. So what I'm going to do is put a bunch of this on my face in different areas, and then we'll smooth it out. So I like to squeeze a bunch through here, make sure it's a thick consistency, so then when it dries, that it's easier to take off. The next question is, why do you wear makeup? I wear makeup because it makes me feel more confident. There were times when I feel like I'm really, really ugly, and I can explain to you a time, not too in the past, of why. So when I was 20, just before I turned 21, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. I just moved down to Milwaukee and didn't really know anybody down here, doctors and stuff like that. Squeeze a little bit more on here. So this is what the mask looks like on, and it's very bronzy, so it is going to sit on. I'm going to test it out in about 10-15 minutes. So let me hit the start. And then I was good and healthy for almost 3 years, and my cancer came back again. So when I was about 23, I went through a stem cell transplant. It was 9 months of treatments the first time, every other week. It was very stressful. And then I was good for a few years, and then I got sick again. So then I had to go through a different kind of treatment. I did a stem cell treatment. I donated my own stem cells, and that session, so that was from the end of December through March, end of March. I donated my own stem cells on, it was 7 days. So it was like Wednesday through Wednesday at the end of March. And then I admitted myself to the hospital because I was supposed to stay in the hospital for a month. But I admitted myself on, so I got done with my stem cell transplant week. And that was like a beam, that's what they called it. And then I would admit myself on Friday. And then I had stayed in the hospital for a whole week. So Friday night through the next Saturday, and then I went to work on Monday. So it was fun. The reason why I started wearing makeup was to cover my scars, and I also had no hair. I had no hair. No leg hairs, no arm hairs, no nothing. And I had to put something for eyebrows on, so I had to teach myself how to do eyebrows. So that was pretty much one of like the first things that I learned how to do. And then I had no eyelashes either, so I couldn't really put mascara on. Why did you start your channel? I started my channel because Brody, which is my husband, convinced me to do it because he has his own channel, and I will list it down below. It's Weller's Gasser Garage. And he does his stuff with the cars and the automotive, and it's a good channel. What was your biggest fear about starting your channel? That no one would want to watch it. I felt like I was going to fail, that no one was going to watch it, and that I could not do any looks, and that I would just fail because I thought I was going to suck at it. But I tried it and I love it. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animals would have to be, can I list more than one? Would have to be birds, dogs, and cats. Of course, because they're big cuddlers. Like my dogs that I have. Let me see if I can get Zoe in here. Zoe, come here. Here's Zoe. Come here, Zoe. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, don't lick my face. This is Zoe. Here she is. She's a little cutie. What is your favorite old and new makeup product that you have? One of my new favorite makeup products that I do have would have to be the Kat Von D 24 Hours Super Brow. This stuff is awesome. I have it still in the box because I stick it back in there. The newest makeup that I just bought was Juvia's Place. So I bought 4 palettes from Juvia's Place. First one is the Nubian Festival palette, Deuce, and Zulu. What interested me into this brand the most was Deuce, and I know that Nikki Tutorials did a look using this palette. I'm gonna have to say Nikki Tutorials as well, so I'm gonna make sure that I add this into my section with my favorite YouTubers. What is your favorite time of year? Would have to be spring, and the reason why I chose spring is because the flowers bloom and the weather's not really hot and it's not really cold, so that's like one of my favorite time of the year. And the 10 minutes is up, so I'm going to check the mask, and you can see when the mask gets dry that you can see through the different areas that it gets really like crinkly, like I have really weird skin. Now with this mask you'll also notice that it does make your face feel really tight, which is really good. I love that stuff. I love the feeling of when you're putting masks on and it makes your face feel really tight. And we're going to peel this thing off. So we're gonna do the same thing like it says, you know, just do smiling faces and moving faces and we'll get this thing off. Feels so good when you get this thing off. Where have you traveled? And it can be abroad or in the United States. And I have traveled multiple times to Arizona. My grandparents live there. I've gone to California, like San Diego area, went to SeaWorld. Gone to Florida. When I was in high school, I played in band. So we did a marching through Disney and it was raining. That was fun. We were wearing full wool uniforms. Just recently, last year, Brody and I took a trip to South Dakota and we drove. And you've seen in one of my past videos that we have a Jeep. So we drove that all the way out there. We were gonna stay in a tent, but the weather was really bad. So we didn't get to actually stay in a tent. We had to stay in hotels, but we went to Mount Rushmore. We went to Deadwood. And we went to Keystone, which was pretty cool, all through different areas in there. That's a trip that I definitely want to do again in the future. Gone to Chicago, Illinois, gone to Michigan, Minnesota, and just last weekend we went to Hudson, Wisconsin, which is about 4 hours from Milwaukee. And we also went to Bloomington, which is where Mall of America is in Minnesota. And we drove up to the Apostle Islands, which is in the northern tip of Wisconsin, and we drove home that Saturday night. That's kind of like trips that I've done, nothing really crazy. I haven't gone like overseas and stuff like that. I'm gonna get the rest of this off my face and then I'm gonna go wipe this off and I will be back in just a couple minutes. All right, so the mask is off and I washed my face just a little bit more, and then you can see that my face just looks a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more healthy, and just really clean. What I'm gonna do first is use a little bit of Maybelline Baby Lips. And I'm gonna put some of this on my lips. Another question is, have you had any surgeries? Now, I'm going to talk cosmetic surgeries over other surgeries that I have done because yes, I had surgeries for my cancer. They had to cut me from my, like where my bra strap would be in the middle of my stomach all the way down to my belly button. So I had cancer on my heart, so that's one of those kind of like surgeries and stuff like that. I'm like, ugh. No one wants to hear about those. So I'm going to spray my face first with the Caudalie, and this is the grape water, and I love this stuff. It definitely does make your face really, really hydrated. So I'm gonna spray that on my face really quick. Yes, I had cosmetic surgeries done. The first ones that I had done was I had my eyebrows microbladed. I thought I was gonna get really freaked out about it, but it actually was not bad. It didn't hurt very bad. A lot of people say that their eyes start to tear up and that they start sneezing, and none of that stuff really happened to me. And this is kind of actually almost a year since I've had it done, so I'm probably gonna have to get a touch-up done. And then for Christmas this past year, I'd had Botox done through my eyebrows here, and I also had a little bit done here, and then I had lip injections done. And I did have a video on that, so I can link that somewhere down below, or I can probably pop it up here. I'm going to put a serum on first. It is going to be the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. So I'm going to shake it up, and I'm going to put 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's do 5. Rub that in my hands, and we're going to push this into our skin. And I always push my skincare in. I don't ever want to rub it in. You can spread bacteria, and you don't want to do that. What I'm going to do next is put a little bit of moisturizer on. So I'm going to use the Tatcha water cream. And I like using this stuff when I don't need a big punch of hydration. And I'll use the little scoop thing that comes with it. And put it on my face. And I also put a little bit on my neck. And then I'll rub this in. Rub and pat. Another question was if you are a cruelty-only YouTuber, cruelty-free. I'm not just a cruelty-free user. I do use, you know, brands that are cruelty-free. I'm vegan. I use Kat Von D. And I use Anastasia, Beverly Hills. I use, you know, Tatcha and Caudalie and Makeup Geek and stuff like that. So nude sticks. And I will use anything. I mean, I feel, you know, like morals. Yes, I don't like that brands like to test on animals because that just hurts my feelings. You know, animals are supposed to be something that you're gonna want to cuddle with and leave them in nature. So that is something I do frown upon. I'm gonna do some eye cream, and I'm going to use the Origins 3-part Harmony. And this is a day and a night eye cream. And in the inside, it actually has one for night. You'll see on the little package, here's night, and then here's day. And when you open it up as well, you see the difference in this is the day, and then this is the night. So I'm gonna take my ring finger and pick up some of the white for the night. And then what I'm gonna do is push my fingers together and then pat this stuff in around my orbital bone. Would I ever like to get more cosmetic surgeries or any other ones? Yes. I would like to get my lips done again and also the Botox done again. I don't have like any lines through here, so I don't have to worry about crow's feet or anything like that. Just little things like that just to, you know, freshen everything up. I'm only 32, so I'm not like old or anything like that, like older. I really want to try Nurse Jamie has the wand for like exfoliating and like waking up your face and stuff, so I really want to try that. I want to get that down the road and just try different skincares that help with different problems and different just little things like that. Alright guys, this is going to be the ending of the video for my skincare and also how I remove my facial hair, and also with a Q&A in between. I'm sorry if I didn't get too into depth in certain questions. If there are ones that you want me to get a little bit more in depth about, or have any other questions that you want to know, please leave me in the comments below. And also please, if you enjoy videos like this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. And I always appreciate you guys. Thank you for me being past 100 subscribers. I'm really happy for everybody that stays tuned and watches all my videos, likes my YouTube channel and my videos. And I'm also very happy for the people that give me ideas and just things to go by. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.